Don't you wanna feel good, good, good? Sometimes I wish that we could go back before you got hurt, hurt, hurt. When before I was scared, now I'm feeling prepared. Don't you wanna feel good? Don't you wanna feel good, good, good?
When you say you were leaving, I thought that you meant it. I played the victim, you start as indifferent. Hindsight comes standard with rose-colored lenses. Hate to admit it, you're better off. Now you're too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it.
Maybe feeling change, I can remember all the reasons why we've been separate ways. Feeling all alone and you alternate, keeping you captive with empty chains.
We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Tomorrow we build, depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will go, give up the ego. Making it feel go. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go. Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will go. Give up the ego. Making it feel go. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. won't you come over? Dying to know where you came from. We're breaking open. Feel like our future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. I see a world behind them. No more time. Sinking into the silence. Reaching out for something you may never find. Looking for a reason not to lose your mind. Feel like you're caught in a world you don't belong to. Praying that you'll make it home. I know you're scared that the place you love is gone.
We don't know what will happen tomorrow, but I hope a good surprise. I could flip all the time that I borrowed and make another life. You can break my stride,
All right. Hello, everybody from other schools to Edgewood friends, family, staff, and students. Today, Edgewood would be going against, if I remember correctly, it would be the University of Kentucky White. On Edgewood's team, we have two Wills, so bear with me with the names. Will A being Mellow, Will F being Epic. We got Joe, who's Lemonzine. Hold on, bear with me. Devin, who's Debbie, and Abu, who is Boo. Can't tell the names of the other team because I have no clue. Also, to anybody watching, sorry for the delay of the game. I know the game was supposed to start at 7, but I'm told we had a bunch of website issues that we had to go through. Alright. Let me hope I don't get the overlay wrong. There we go. Alright. Gotta take a look at this map. Somewhat mirrored comps here. We got 2 Omens, 2 Sovas, 2 Breaches. On Edgewood side, we have Neon and Cypher. While on Kentucky side, we got Jet and Killjoy. Seems like from Edgewood's going to be a huge mid push here. Neon already rushing inside. Careful of the A-Link. Oh, Edgewood sees that there's one A-Link. Spike already planted, now putting Kentucky in a post-plant situation. Epic gets taken down by Fussy. Fussy gets team flashed. Debbie's getting... That's crazy. Already pushed off a site. Post-plant situation already is getting diffused. We're down to Boo and Mellow here, but they're just going to stick the defuse. A round, we'll go to Kentucky for that. Wow, that was actually wild. Unfortunately for Edgewood there, got smoked off down in the choke point, so all they could do was honestly just spray and pray and hope to see if they get the kill. Didn't go too well for them, plus Kentucky also pushed out of the smoke, causing some distraction towards the defuse. Actually, Edgewood seems to be going for a second mid push here.
I'm out of here. This way.
Same plan. Debbie's already in sight. Pushing to C-Link this time, trying to get a pick, just to see if he can lurk in the smoke.
There.
Abu here is lurking next to the smoke, down in A-Link.
Right there.
Edgewood pushes out C-Link smoke, honestly gets a bunch of kills.
One enemy remaining.
And Kentucky pushes out of A-Link smoke, and honestly the pinch there actually cleans it up well. That round goes to Edgewood, keeping 4 alive and taking a thrifty with them.
I'm out of here. Gotta go.
Edgewood going for a C-side push, while Kentucky's KJ setting up for garage and B-site, just to make sure that they don't do the same exact thing 3 times in a row.
I'm out of here. Coming through. Go, go, go.
Debbie doing classic neon things, pushing on the site, while Epic actually does get a kill. Clearing site for their entire team and already getting post plant down. Kentucky's going up for a flank situation here. And seems like Limousine's very aware of it. Edgewood only has 1 on site just to play post, and everybody's backing off.
One enemy remaining.
Down to 1 and cleans up well. These rounds are going really fast with everybody pushing out and initiating the fights really well. Going too fast to the point where I cannot commentate all of it.
Routine inspections required. Thank you for your compliance.
Mello setting up some flank trips to Cypher. Personally, from the caster, I play a lot more Cypher than KJ. I have a lot more skills with Cypher. KJ is more of very defensive, while Cypher has the opportunities to lurk a lot. Back to the actual gameplay though. Edgewood's trying to go to A side, but it looks like Kentucky's Jet's already up, holding the choke point close. The entirety of Edgewood is waiting for an aggressive push from the defenders. No Cypher trip to guard A main. And there we just changed that. Edgewood taking a more slow approach this time. Not all rushing in, but it seems like they're going for a C split. Destroyed. A lot of spam happening.
Spike down mid.
Out on site already, but does not pay attention to the logs, unfortunately.
Spike down. C.
Silver Dart
One enemy remaining.
clears the rest of back site, but it's down to 1 for Edgewood. Epic getting pinched from all 3
30
areas this
seconds
time.
left.
Silver Dart revealing some footsteps, not scanning. And the flank from Fussy G comes intact. That round will go with Kentucky 2-2. Time for the first full buy round, I believe, from both sides. With some light shields here and there. We'll look at some KJ utility. Changing their mind up on some occasional swarms. But looks like it would be another B push. If it ain't broke, do not fix it. Silver Dart for B main skins somewhat into sight, but in turn gets smoked off.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shortcut.
Pushing in already. Debbie does not get any kill though, and that's Edgewood's duelist already down.
I know. Spike
Cypher
down
ult goes
B.
up. Oh,
Last player standing.
Joe with the unfortunate timing. Catch him off guard with the reload, and Kentucky will take 4 into the next round.
Watch them run when lit by my sonar. That's when we strike.
Edgewood would have to be on an eco this round. Or at least a little bit of low buy. Lemon will take an aggressive approach to a smoke, with not taking both smokes to sight, but instead using one to cut off a long instead. Mello's cam will go up and go down, just as fast as it went up. Clearing corners, finds one. Finds 2. But a flash. Abu hopefully Hopefully gonna get the kill here.
Player standing.
And Abu goes down for 3. Edgewood at least takes down Fussy at least once. Good 3K from Kentucky's Jet, but unfortunately the round will go to them as well. Ooh. Edgewood has already taken their first timeout, 6 rounds in. Now, time to think of a whole minute's worth of talking. Edgewood is taking a lot more of an aggressive approach, primarily using that Neon to get into sight. The only issue with that is once Neon goes down, then it's a very slow push out now, and you have to rely heavily on util to actually support that. On the Kentucky side, they're gaining a lot of space from where they know. I think they're also figuring out if they're pushing fast, then we can take up this other space. Because usually if you're pushing fast, you want at least most of your team with you. Alright, timeout's over. Ooh, I want to see these tripwires. We got tripwires in 2 different spots, usually placed at the main entrance,
Here.
but instead they're placed back a little further. Edgewood going for a C-side push. Neon this time going through garage instead of long. Dashing out, unfortunately not getting anything. Abu's pushing out as well. Trades from KJ, but KJ took down 3. Going for a fake plant. Using Sova ult on Kentucky side. Pushing out with the team with the ult, and plus UG will get the kill. That round will go again to Kentucky. We're on a 5-2 here. Edgewood, unfortunately, is be losing. Kentucky adapting to all of the aggressive push. Maybe Edgewood would like to look for a fake somewhere in these rounds. It's Kentucky, at least from the caster point of view, is rotating a little fast. Debbie already initiating a peek. Not even contesting anything from Kentucky's side. So a drone from Kentucky. Will not see much as the entire team is long. Yeah, and using the wall push out. Grabbing a gun too. Whole site is belonging to Edgewood. KJ ult being used from Kentucky. Whole entire team, all in back. Kentucky's KJ. Oh, Kentucky's using 2 ults, and Edgewood's responding with an ult of their own. Jinx pushing in, getting 3. Fortunately, leaving Mello to his own devices, not being able to get anything with the Sheriff alone. Jinx with 4. Another round to Kentucky.
Yes, this should do. That goes there.
Seems like on A side, Kentucky's going to go for another aggressive push,
This is a nice one.
and Edgewood will fall straight into that aggressive push. And they bail. Oof. Fellow catching Taiga. I'm hoping I pronounced that right. Trying to grab the orb. Debbie already pushing out on site. As soon as Edgewood gets that first pick, Kentucky always backs up, plays numbers. Try to get a pick while sticking together. 45 post-plant situation. Kentucky is all lining up. Dash out. Smoke's being planted. Epic watching the flank. But Fudge will get 2, and Jint will also get 1. Left to 2 here from Edgewood side. Alarm bot will be set up for the smoke. Line goes from Omen. Omen gets 1 through smoke.
Last player
Omen will
standing.
fall to the killjoy.
One
Kentucky's
enemy
breach
remaining.
thinks he's lost, but they are both setting up short. Epic will get 2 for the round win. Score is 6-3 now. Quick look at the scoreboard. Unfortunately, with that round win, if we're looking here, with that round win, even though Edgewood won the round, they're still low on money. And since Kentucky's been snowballing off those few rounds that they won consistently in a row, they have more than enough to work with. Kentucky's breach will set up for a stun for main. Nobody taking in that offer for a peek. Kentucky gaining some insight. Thinking here with all the knowledge and space that they have, thinking that somebody's scraps. I think their KJ actually realizes and hears that. Which will take down the sentry. Losing access to the garage. Putting some pressure on where Kentucky will place their players. With Cypher lurking up here, they're actually positioning more towards A site because they're leading him. Edgewood's actually faking with 1 player. Oop. Mello almost getting 1 due to a rotate. And Edgewood's already out on site. Mello fighting for his life here, though. Will go down, but taking a lot of time with him. Unfortunately, also takes down those flank chips, so now Kentucky has the option to flank, which Breach seems to be taking that offer. Sova Dart will fly to the moon. Edgewood's the pinch here. Getting a lot of stuns, almost 3. But the flank has huge potential here from Jin. Jin gets 1. Jin gets 2. Almost 3. And Joe will get the killjoy. That round will go to Edgewood, keeping 2. Edgewood's starting to pick up pace here, which, let me check real quickly.
Goes here.
Starting to even out the funds. Unfortunately, due to that death from Mello here, it actually costed him. Has to buy up light shields and a bulldog. So that will go through main. Check sides, not scanning much for long. Fuzzy here will see that tripwire, I believe. But still play a more passive angle. Edgewood's trying to spam out that turret, and actually does get the turret, I believe. Let me check. Yep, turret's down. A little bit more spam sent out through garage. But as time goes on, Kentucky reclaims a lot of space that they've originally lost. So the drone will be used. Not seeing much, but trying to clear a path for W here. Lots of shots going on. A team blind and a teleport into heaven, costing Joe his life. Post plant here. We got 4v4, even numbers. Both teams should try to hold angles and try to play together. A breach shot will be used. Not hitting the Sova.
One enemy remaining.
allowing Epic to get 2 and Abu to clean up the rest. Even with the ult, it still missed the
Last
solar.
round in the half.
Didn't tell a little too close to the wall, causing it to miss him entirely. Last round half here, everybody's gonna start buying up, using all the money that they can.
I'm out of here. Go, go, go.
Both sides holding on to an Omen ult for the entire half. I'm curious what the plan is with that. Becky's KJ set up for C site. Fudge here will actually escape unscathed.
Cover going out.
Nothing much happening here. Presence has been slowing down, trying to erase the info that both teams have. Kinetic's alarm bot will go down.
We're good.
Edgewood will not prepare for a push. Hopefully no dash from Debbie backside.
Hi.
Debbie activates ult.
One enemy remaining.
And now it's a 5v1 with Taiga all the way in spawn.
Spike planted.
Trying to spam through, find some lucky shots. But will unfortunately be met by Debbie with the old electrical fingers. We shall end the half 6 and 6.
Go, go, go.
Everybody from both sides
I'm out of here.
being very kind to each other. All everybody saying good half. I shall voice that as the chat might be blocked a little. And here we have Cypher holding solo site. And a huge push from Kentucky going down C long. Mello going for an aggressive cam. But 3 pushing or holding C site while everybody else pushes there. A lurking killjoy. Edgewood here playing high-low. They gotta peek all 3 players if they want to even go C site. And Kentucky's response is, I'm not taking that. Ooh, we got aggressive tripwires here. No value, but lots of info. Figuring out there's multiple people from both sides. Plus he will fall. Mello gets 2.
Here.
Leaving Kentucky with 3. Lemon all the way back in their spawn. Hearing that alarm bot go away offers for some huge flank potential. Edgewood knows that all of Kentucky is still setting up A site due to their flanking Omen. Which means Kentucky's gonna meet the entire
Spike
team.
down A. 30 seconds
Lemon's
left.
starting to move in. Misses a couple shots, but
One
does some
enemy
damage.
remaining. Last player
Tagged
standing.
again.
Clutch.
Oof, but Magnetic coming in with a 4-piece. 4 kills to hold the round. Well played.
Hate waiting. Let's do this.
Even with Edgewood holding all down all that information, still takes a loss for that round. So if you're setting up some low tripwires,
Bot coming back. Bot coming back.
we get a full C site push. No lurkers at all. Let's see what Joe sees. Joe sees the whole team. And unfortunately, he does not see anymore. Rest of Edgewood trying to funnel out.
Last player
Unfortunately, none of them can see. Great util usage from Kentucky.
standing. Spike planted.
No removing and placing trip. Getting a kill. Trying to play for picks here. Gets 2. Ah. Good trip, but it can't provide enough time for stall. Kentucky will take that with 3 players.
Here. That goes there.
Get a trip for garage, so nobody has to watch garage.
Yes.
And a trip for
this
B.
should do.
Edgewood's playing more for an aggressive angle, I think, with Breach stunning all of main. Unfortunately, Kentucky's gonna go B. Or is that a C split? We'll see. Stun will not see much. Normal Debbie. He's seeing the dart and getting picked. Backing up, hopefully. Keeping his life, playing in numbers now. He's getting the bomb down. Now it's a post plant. With Edgewood players surrounding each side so far, except for flank. Magnetic's turret sees one. Magnetic will get one and then lose. Button push in. C-Link's done. Too many buttons for me to press, but Edgewood will take that. With 3 players remaining. Is that another 50? Nah, no 50. 8-7 here. Kentucky in the lead.
They demand a fight. Who are we to disobey?
Seems like Edgewood is setting up something A main. With the same tripwire setup from Mellow. And the same setup from Magnetic as well. With Spike leaning towards C-Site. Stun will go on for A main. Debbie almost pushing into 2 here. Doesn't get too aggressive and backs off. Mellow will jump peek, spot 2. Edgewood would call for rotates. Or at least 1 rotate. Playing in numbers. What Edgewood doesn't know. There's a huge fight. A huge possibility happening here. 11 spots ahead of 1. And spots the dart of 1. Trying to get out there, tries to TP out, but does not. Epic has a huge possibility here, but Kentucky's suspecting 2 to be lurking up. Epic gets 1, but falls to Fudge. Kentucky, that allowed Edgewood enough time to stall for rotates. Dart will go out. Breach ult will be used from Kentucky. Debbie not getting stunned, so being able to hold sight. Gets 2, but gets flashed. Abu taking some damage here. Mellow trying to peek from this cage. Magnetic playing short, just jump peek, or jiggle peeking it. And Fudge almost getting a lucky tap through the wall. Will smoke him off. Fake plant. Okay, Nano Swarm pushing in, forcing Abu to fall out, but not checking his corners. Fudge will take 4 with him, leaving 2 to go to the next round.
I need this. My thanks. That goes there. Yes, this should do. Oh, this is a nice spot.
Debbie already initiating with the Neon ult, getting 1. Backing off to play numbers. Spike that was leaning towards C-Site. Now leaning towards mid. Entire Edgewood team still leaning towards C-Site with the Cypher anchor on A. Tripwire for B. Epic getting ready for a Sova Dart. And Lemon most likely hearing footsteps. Daddy will be stunned, and Epic will be stunned again. Epic will be flashed again. Blue tries to help him. Blue will trade Epic down for one, but Mello will instantly get shot in the head. We got a 3v1 situation for Blue with 26 health. Blue will get the sheriff. Question is, will he get the kill? Nope. Bushy G will take the last. And now, taking 3 into the next round, 10-7 with Kentucky in the lead. Edgewood will take their second timeout. I think that's the final. Kentucky taking this very methodically, trying to find where all the players are located. Taking it slow, not as fast as Edgewood did on offense. With Edgewood always leaving somebody to anchor through a sight. On occasion they'll get aggressive, but they're holding their angles. Timeout being done. Surprisingly, Edgewood has not set up Cypher on B side. Always leaving either tripwire, just like that one, and one for garage. But Cypher holding down C side. Aggressive push here from Edgewood. Getting one. Getting body block too. Faking the back off?
Go, go, go!
Lemon here will push through mid. Not see much. Lemon here positioning right next to the cubby next to window from mid. Allows Edgewood to listen for rotates. So unless Kentucky starts walking, Lemon back there will hear it all.
You should run.
Edgewood taking notice of KJ ult, but unfortunately it's been changed where it requires a little bit more. All distracted by KJ ult actually. Kentucky pushed out long. Getting past Epic somehow. Pinch will happen, spots will be swapped.
30 seconds left.
All of Edgewood playing in numbers, while Lemon retreats due to the low health. Mello here.
Caught one.
10 seconds left.
Has Jin trapped on all angles.
White.
And goes for a little flank. Edgewood will take that round with 4 to spare.
This goes here. Yes, this should do. That goes there. This goes here.
Cypher will place the same trips, same cages, and still go for the same A push. Spotting Fudge is up close. Debbie here gets Kentucky's Omen. Almost. And Debbie does get Fudge, causing Kentucky to be down smokes now. Debbie backs up to play numbers. Smoke for C long. all sounds been cut down on A. Nobody else pushed through the offensive smoke that Lemon placed through. Boost setting up. Chip being broken through mid. Edgewood players start to rotate through B. With the stun ready.
Cover going out.
Smoke being replaced for choke point.
30 seconds
Ducky's
left.
dart will go out. Heavy presence going towards A link.
Take it out. One
Debbie
enemy
getting
remaining.
2 with Lemon
Spike
also
down
getting
B.
helping hand. And everybody will just push down main. Edge will take that round with 4 to spare, making it 10-9. Kentucky still leading though.
Let's go.
Kentucky now taking a timeout, which is unfortunate for me because that makes me sit here for a minute trying to think of some words to say. Think of some words to say. Mello on Edgewood's team keeps placing both a garage trip and a B main trip, allowing Edgewood to just funnel out to any other site that they want to, leaving Cypher to anchor while giving info to 2 spots that are super crucial. Both teams is taking up all this time to relay information to their team. All those pings on the map. I think, if I saw it correctly, Kentucky might have taken notice to the garage trip. Might have. I might have missed that one.
I'm out of here. Go, go, go.
Well, you're getting a little bit of aggressive trips and cams.
Get out of my way.
C earlier, and Kentucky seems to be fanning out to both mid and C site. Knives were popped. See if anybody gets a little bit more aggressive. But no tripwires for C and B. Epic will already fall to an aftershock, while forcing anybody that was up close to try to fall back. Kentucky taking up garage space. And Mello still holding that B main cross just to make sure nobody just leaks out into B main. Debbie holding the garage angle, making sure nobody passes through unannounced. Being the human tripwire.
30 seconds left.
Cutting down on time. No presence anywhere else. Seems like Edge is just gonna stand their ground until any noise anywhere else is made.
I'm out of here. Not ready.
Debbie and Lemon will get 1. Shock darts will fly out. 2v3. Even the pistol for
One enemy
Jinx.
remaining.
Mello will take the last.
Take what's useful.
Lemon with 3. And Edgewood taking 3 to the next round. Tied up 10-10.
Here.
Edgewood's really
Here.
taking a stance just to stand their ground with what info that they have and just stay there unless new info comes up. A huge default's gonna come out here from Kentucky, but unfortunately Debbie is opting, which loses Tyga. Both garage and C long are smoked off. forces Kentucky to wait. Abu will swap over to A site? A link? I think A link he's gonna go. Kentucky stacking up through mid. Epic will prep the scan dart, shoot it above the entryway.
Found them.
Try to get a scan for Abu to get some lucky shots through smokes. A Sova ult will be used.
Spike planted.
Catching none. So we'll go for a flank. And use the turret for some extra safety. Even though I'm pretty sure same team bullets will just go through. And Mello will take the one back side. 10-11. Edgewood taking the lead here. Taking forward the next round with only Neon dying. Which isn't that devastating due to Neon also having their ult. And buying an op again. Edgewood, or not Edgewood, Kentucky's starting to be a little wary on where the opper can play. But they're giving the op to Neon and not Omen. So she cannot reach as many spots as Omen can. Oh, Omen will try to go for a little bit of aggressive peek here mid window. Debbie not wanting to get picked off too early, backing up, try to hold an angle through CT. Smokes will be laid down, trying to hold it. But unfortunately, Lemon will place both his smokes down C long, leaving alert from Magnetic to go through mid, grabbing two Edgewood players' attention. Now looking through mid, both Epic and Abu. But this will, with the Cypher pick actually, Kentucky realizes that they now have A side open for free. Still more picks happen from Magnetic here. They'll be forced to grab a gun. And that will be Neon Dash for you.
I'm out of here.
What a fun ability. Magnetic still taking two down with them. Holding their line.
Revealing area.
Here we go.
They'll be activating Neon ult, pushing in.
Last player standing.
Clearing every angle except for where they are.
Down. One enemy
We'll
remaining.
grab four, but Taiga will shut them down. Kentucky will take that round 11-11. Taking only one into the next round, leaving the scoreboard tied up again. Kentucky forced to buy light shields for some people. Cypher chips will be set in the casual spots of B main and garage.
Oh, this is a nice spot. Yes, this should go.
Kentucky setting for a 1-1-3 for 3A, but will be met with also three people from Edgewood. Debbie not seeing anything with Abu and will decide to back up. Joe here seems to be smoking off C long just for safety, and will decide against that now. Mello will see nothing as the jump peaks will give him no info. And Garage and B main are also tripped, leading nobody to think that they're mid or grass. Although Magnetic is going for a second leg. Reach will be used from Kentucky, stunning only one. Debbie will get one.
Spike down A.
Too many shots through smoke for me to count. Kentucky will get the sight. Magnetic will start rotating through A main now.
Spike planted.
Abu aware for a lurk. Magnetic decided against it. That will be no value. Ooh, unfortunate headshot through the wall there, leaving Abu with now 46 health only. Making a teleport to go up into heaven. Fudge will be found out again, but Taiga will get a 3K. taking Kentucky into match point.
Match point.
That's what I just said. 12-11. Kentucky's in the lead. I believe they'll still be equal buys. Is that 4 people A from Edgewood? If Kentucky's got the read, Melo's gonna be having a handful here with a Sova drone, seeing Omen. 2 are spotted long. Drone will see nothing, but it will hear something. That cage will be used to lurk around the box there, in case anybody decides to plant in a safe corner. Melo can plant or pop that cage and start moving. Tripwire through B's been taken down by Magnetic, which will call over a smoke from Lemon. Smoke will be garage. Magnetic's alarm bot will get some profit, noticing that Debbie's pushing up forward. Putting down some util on Seaside will make Melo panic a bit, popping both his cages, leading with just a tripwire. Magnetic lurking up here mid, gets dinked. Forcing him to back up. Fortunately, that made me miss both Debbie and Epic getting picked off from Kentucky.
30 seconds left.
All of Edgewood still trying to push out here, trying to hold down the site. Lemon will be blinded. Did trying to chase him down.
Spike down A.
Grabbing another Phantom, trying to recover bullets, but unfortunately, Gent also used a lot of bullets for that. 12 seconds left. Magnetic was looking mid, does not have
10
much
seconds left.
time to work with. And a boo, due to time constraints, will get the kill. Magnetic feeling a little pressure there.
Switching sides.
Just 12 seconds is not enough to kill 2 people. So unless both of them peek you. Then that's a different story. 12-12, tied up. Everybody's favorite. Time to go to overtime. Edgewood will be starting on offense this time. Ooh.
Careful there.
Kentucky's got 3 set up over to C site, leaving Magnetic to set up B site.
Right there.
Oh, Abu wants to destroy that turret. They get the turret. There is an aggressive push up here, C long. Taking down info, so a flank is now available. Edgewood doesn't seem too worried about it. Debbie immediately dying. Fudge getting 1. Limousine traded. Ooh, we'll get pinged through the smoke. Leaving it just to Will. Epic will fall.
Switching sides.
Kentucky take the round, 13-12. Match point for Kentucky. So pressure is really relying on Edgewood right here. Hopefully with all the rounds they've been winning through defense. I mean, gotta hope this holds on. Melo setting up on A site, leaving him by himself. Oh, camera will see one. Fudge has been spotted. Unfortunately, Melo back up. So, what it looks like here, Kentucky's got 3 trying to push towards A. Edgewood, as per usual, holding their ground unless they hear something terrifying stampeding towards the site. Debbie not seeing anything C long, but with a lurking jet. Kentucky calls for rotates to go through C splits. Lemon will smoke off B main. More presence will be shot towards B main. Debbie, I think, saw one. With the boo being smoked off your garage window. Flashed out to sight. Debbie cannot see a thing. Didn't hear the sounds close back, but got stunned by something else.
30 seconds left.
Shots going all around. Magnetic will get another kill garage. Like Killjoy lurks heavily profiting off.
Not ready yet.
Not even sure if that was a lurk. Maybe it was just a late push.
Last player standing.
And a pinch will hold down Edgewood.
Attackers win.
CT side. First match will go to Kentucky. Final look at the scoreboard here. And even though it'll only be like 1-2 minutes, we'll be right back.
you come over? Dying to know where you came from. We're breaking open. Feel like your future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world. Waiting for no one. We're headed straight up for the sun. They'll never notice. We'll take these cities on our own. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world. Into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world.
Back to the game. Ooh, I got some things to change on the UI. Nope. There we go. Alright. I'll be honest, I have no clue whose map this is, but we're on Ascent. I love this map. We did have one sub that happened for Edgewood. We had Epic, who was Will F, if I remember correctly. Hopefully I got that right. Swapped out for ECAC Taylor. I will say Taylor because that name is long. But all I remember that she's more of a killjoy player than Epic was. So it's a good swap up that they did, like. Alright, we have Edgewood starting on defense this time. Not much to say here. Let's see. We got KJ instead of Cypher.
Right here.
Oh wait, no. Mello was on Cypher last time. That means Edgewood Sova from last match swapped into a Killjoy this match. I'm taking notes. Taking notes. Alright. Both teams will be a mirror comp of each other. Both teams taking up KO. Lots of mid pressure here from Kentucky. Already dashing out on the sights. Taylor will see one, try to back up, play numbers. Rest of Kentucky is just gonna still hold down the front sight. The shock dart from Mello will get one. And a shot. Mello holding down Bowhouse. Busty will finally get the kill. Abu pushing out on sight already.
Last player standing.
I guess does not recognize that. Fussy holding down inside smoke. Trapped in Boathouse, unfortunately. Nobody else from Edgewood pushing out. Lemon will be taken down, but Abu will start swapping spots and take home in the smoke. Getting the kill on Fussy. Edgewood will take first round. With this map, a lot of people love to play Killjoy on B sites. Hence why you see 2 Killjoys in matches instead of 1. There'll be smoke down for arches. Aw, entire team pushing up mid. Abu might meet a lot of them. Oh, sees one, backs up. Abu will look away from the flash, get 2, almost get 3, but Debbie will get the trade.
One enemy remaining.
And Debbie will kill. Debbie gets 3. And Abu will get 2.
Their jet has nothing on me. I got her.
Edgewood only losing 1 gun, so I believe they might have a share. Where that share from? Yep. Edgewood will play bonus. Taylor here. I'd say it's a little bit more of aggressive Killjoy setup. Omen will smoke off Cat. Bunch of people. Not a lot of presence A, and seems like everyone's taking noticed. We'll throw out the drone. A little far away, so I think, yeah, I only see inside the smoke. Kentucky's really taking advantage here of mid. With Magnetic
Right here.
doing the lurk. I want to see this time. Magnetic will be noticed. Still holding the angle, getting a pick on Mello. Great lurking skills. Debbie's taking notes of watching Cat. Oh. Levin getting awfully close here with the shotgun.
30 seconds left.
Levin will get 1. Not a second though. Debbie will get 1. And Fudge trying to flee to sight. Spamming through the wall, gets Fussy through the wall.
Planted.
Magnetic lurking mid still. Abu trying to clear it out.
Enemy
Gets the
remaining.
kill on Magnetic. And just Jint on sight. Jint will fall to a Marshall. Debbie getting 3. Giving the ult orb to Abu. Edgewood will take 2 into the next round. Same KJ utils being used in same spots. With everybody's playing the same spots, leaving that alarm bot to their own devices. You have Mello here with a high penetration weapon, which will hold down.
Scanning ahead. There
Getting
they
a
are.
scan off. Not enough. That's too far away for it to hurt. Tags Fussy a little bit. Tags another. Spraying a little too high. Trying to get Kentucky's player grabbing orb. Holding close. Dashes past him. Already outside. Fussy's lurking himself. Taylor gets 2. Will fall to Taiga. Budge will be sitting main. Taiga's trying to find a pick somewhere. Can't see anything 2 times in a row. Out of lane. Budge is pushing out with the stinger. Gets 1. Could get 2. Could get 2. Uses the running gun tactic. I love it. Abu is stalling. Not even Abu. Fudge is stalling. Hold it to half. Hold it to half. And Abu will take it. That is always a stressful situation. Somebody bought him up. I didn't even notice. Four to 0 so far. Medic lurking through mid now. Medic's really taking power over the mid pressure. Debbie's been given the up. I don't know who to watch because there's a lot of stuff happening between 2 spots. Debbie decides to swap over. Lemon and Abu holding down the wall. Sees the mid lurker. Take 2 shots, misses. Resight for Kentucky. Taylor starting to rotate over. Same with Magnetic. Both going through their spawns. Each team will have their killjoy. Go flash. Get 1. Taylor will get Jint. And then we'll see sights clear. A one-way being used on the smoke, or on the spike. Maybe getting 1. Bunch of shots happening here. Joe sticking for this. Knows it's half.
This is
Still can't see. Spike's half. Unfortunately, Magnetic holds down the fort with a 4K. 5K if you want to count him down himself. Well played from Kentucky holding down the fort. Score is 4-1. Edgewood's in the lead. There's a scoreboard.
here.
Ooh, even with the round win, just like Edgewood last match, even with the round win, the funds are a little low on their side. Debbie here is going to use knives, which means they're gonna ult. Jet ult will be used. A one-way will be used by Joe. Going around the smoke, trying to get a little advanced. Will now hide and whine.
Cover going out.
Whew. Just saw the time to see that. Devin lurking up B main gets the pick on Magnetic, who is still lurking. Unfortunately, at that time, all of Kentucky rotated up mid. Devin will dash out and get another, taking down Kentucky's smokes. Fussy will get the trade that time. Kentucky here, I think, is gonna go to A site through spawn. Everything's going silent now. Information's being destroyed. Door on B side's been broken, and now new information is identified.
30 seconds left.
Joe will teleport, use ults, grab the spike carrier, and Melo and Joe will actually clear the entire team, stopping the push. 4 from Edgewood live, won the next round. That's actually wild. Starting for a full B push this time, falling into where a KJ player usually sets up. KJ is super strong on B side. Paired with Sova as well. Absolute insane combo. Pussy here pops their ults. Shock darts paired with the KJ turret. Gonna go for a drone up close. I'm a little confused there too. We got trades from both teams. So play more of a passive approach, waiting for the team.
Spike planted.
Edgewood.
You should run.
Ooh. 2 ults been popped. On Edgewood's side, it's been KO's ults. Edgewood's trying to funnel out actually before that ult pops. And they'll funnel out, but unfortunately they'll have to wait the timer now. All of them moving in a conga line.
Thanks. Oh, no, you don't deserve my mentions.
Edgewood will take the round. 6-1. Gotta love the conga line. Typically, let me do. Oh, well, I got something to do this round. Kentucky will be taking the first timeout. So. Usually, there we go. With KJ players, sometimes you'll see KJ turrets set up right by switch to see mid and main at the same time, so that alarm bot here can be set up somewhere else, whether it be lane, down at the other side. Not at the other side. I take that back. Down at main, lane, in case they push down both market or CT, or if they're on the switch itself. And then Nanoswarm usually will be set up in this corner, close to here, further down lane, so that anybody who goes down lane will just be shredded, because those Nanoswarms hurt. Which surprises me due to the fact of... It might happen this round, because Alarmbot there is placed at main instead of mid. But KJ on this side, I already set it up here, will usually be placed here, which spots anybody going through mid. But the only issue with that is, with the sightseeing of this turret, it sees people from main and mid, but anybody can peek mid heavily and then find something. And destroy the turret. Or extra info. Devin here getting aggressive. He'll get one. Both jets are already knocked out. Hello here will kill for 2 more. Taking down the spike as well, while 2 players from Kentucky will be forced to rotate to spawn. Clearing B main entirely. Tiger will be spotted. Boo will go through smoke here. No flashes in hand, so cannot flash through smoke. But Joe here. Yo, Lemonzine. Taking. Nice. The pinch, the double peek. We'll take down Taiga and Fudge. Round will go to Edgewood again. 7-1. Heavily snowballing here too. All the eco. And there's the op again. He's in the same spot, but this time no Soba on B site. We are swapping Soba out on B site, or A site now. Soba will be used off a rip. Not finding much, but Devin will find one with the op.
Here.
Soba drone will be used, trying to check the rest of top mid. Not seeing anything, but Cho will actually lurk up and drop the team of Vandal.
Shadows traveling.
Sound starting to settle. Magnetic script up their team. Jint is lurking on mid. But Debbie is holding the op. Oof, the Jiggle Peak baits out the op hit. All of that. All the util.
Scanning ahead.
Jint being spammed with util while the rest of Kentucky pushes out on site. Mello trying to hold down the tree. While Jint groups up the team, closing the door. Silver drone used. Taylor will be spotted. Scanned even. Both Edgewood players taking their time clearing some angles. They got some time. Taylor will try it.
Last player standing.
Mello will get taken down. The scan through the wall will allow Fudge to see them through the wall. And shoot. There's a 50 round that goes to Kentucky. We'll play it on their side. I believe that's 4 players that live to next round.
Alarm bot out.
Fudge did grab the op too. The op has transferred. Blue here's got a little lineup. Like a moth, stares at his own flash, but you know. Oof. Oh, get a tag on the offer. Oh, we are getting it really close. There we go. There we go. Devin takes out Magnetic. Both KJ or KO flashes have been used from Abu here. Both attempting the exact same thing. Looking at the scenery from Devin. Everybody holding down the fort. Lemon clearing main. And KO to be used by Kentucky. Unfortunately being scanned and flashed. Devin will see a ulting KO straight to the face. Fudge taking their time to plant the bomb. Planting for Boathouse and Lane. They can in the open. That'll be a hard defuse. Edgewood can even get out of sight. Mello being aware of any lurking angles. Trying to clear corners as much as their ability can. Due to multiple people already holding downstairs from sight. The op will find a mark. And second one.
Not ready yet.
I believe Mello here is just playing exits, trying to make Kentucky lose their weapons. No peek from Fussy. Let's Fussy pass. Ah, Mello takes one, but Fussy hit the trade. I think we take that round again. 7-3. Kentucky's regaining some foothold here. Also snowballing. I think, yeah, Mello's already down to light shields. Oof. Here comes another op. I want to see it from the op's perspective. Almost tagged to the foot. Wouldn't have counted as a kill, but what a shot that would have been.
I cannot use that.
taking all the space he can. Mello spots the op. Also spots another. Ooh, quick yawn. Mello here's an Omen teleport. A lot of presence setting up for A site. Edgewood's taking notice. We'll get a smoke up for him. And Joe will actually be able to hide one, providing some sort of protection. Plus, he will get spammed through by 2 scans. Operator's been dropped too, down in Cat. Whole team still regrouping up for another A push. Angles are being watched, players are being repositioned, corners are being cleared.
30 seconds left.
KO knife will find somebody. Edgewood's kind of certain that they're going to go A.
Can't use that. Cover going out.
Pussy, even with low health, gets spammed through the
10
smoke.
seconds left. Last player standing.
Fudge takes down 2, which made it really possible for Kentucky to win that. But unfortunately not enough time to change angles, repeak and all that.
Team Ace.
Taylor will take the defuse. And I believe Op's been picked up. Yep.
Last round before the switch.
Final round and a half. 8-3 currently with Edgewood in the lead. Spike's been brought over to A site. And a full push.
Shadows traveling.
So scan the push past the one way, forcing Lemon to fall back to hell. Devin will pop bolts over on B site. And a Sova will pop there. Oh no, it's Taiga hitting one. There it is. Edgewood falling back. Let them get sight, playing in their numbers. 4 to 3 post plants. Devin has an op and knives and can't see. Mello trying to get the pick on the Fudge, but he just runs past them. Teleports to safety. Mello, there it is, okay. We recovered. Fudge there was trying to set up the one way for the planter, but if we look at it real quickly, get me over there. The spike was planted in a different spot, on the normal spots. Sides have been swept. Swaps. Swift. Surprisingly, Kentucky decided to to move their Killjoy over to A site instead of playing usually the stronger site with B site. Edgewood's gonna take over most of the mid presence. And Devin currently taking a scan. KO knife will spot one, I believe. I've been able to see on that side. Plus he being able to retreat back to Boathouse, but the rest of Edgewood is already flooded out on the site. Plus he all the way on backside on his own. Holding the dash and a frenzy in hand. Gets one, not 2 though.
Spike planted.
Rest of Kentucky players are still rotating over to site. Somewhat. Steady holds close. Waiting for somebody to push. Heavy with 2. Still living 2.
One enemy remaining.
Holding on. And I don't know how that worked, but Devin gets 3. Ten to 3 now. Grand. Grand gap in the score from before. Before us tied up 6 to 6 last match. Now we'll put a dart up to mid. Fudge will actually lurk to the smoke. Medic gotta hold down the site for the team. Put on B site, holding the stinger up close. Here's everybody push out lane. Holds up close, but with a stinger, that gets them 1.
Spike down B.
Taylor would trade that out. It'll be a 3v2. Melo trying to lurk up, but Jint actually gets a kill at the stinger. From long range is the more surprising part. Doesn't swap out the gun. Leaving it for... Oh, they're sticking the stingers. Taylor will get scanned. Trying to go in lane, but Taiga will push stairs, and Jint and Taiga will pinch together. Getting the round to win.
Try again. Activating kill mode.
Only reason why I think
Kill mode is default.
that they didn't grab the Spectre there is, well, in my opinion, and maybe some others, Stinger is better than the Spectre, with very slight cost change, with Stinger being also cheap.
Let's get this done.
I'm a little confused on where Edgewood's planning on going. Maybe it's a default.
Suppressed.
Jint will find Jet up close. Oh, Fuzzy's lurking up close to the Judge. The Judge will find one. It's gonna find 2. Never mind, does not find 2. Maybe get a good shot. Melo will not see much. Maybe here in a rotator too. Maybe he decides to take the Judge himself. Ollie in hand, ready for the push. Decides to opt for a scan first. Sees 2. Maybe hops on the lane again. Does not hop on the lane again. Hops on the lane again, as there. And there's the molly. Taiga will get one from Market. Taylor will actually get a kill there. Naboo helping them out. Everybody being flashed on that one. Trying to flood on the site, but Jint is chasing them down. The classic hide in boathouse, and hopefully nobody shoots you. All in boathouse have been scanned. Edgewood is trapped. And thus the chat is all done. Kentucky will take 3 into the next round, making it 10 to 5.
Bomb report back on. Gun here.
Not much to say about how it's going on. Magnetic's usually setting up A site more often from what I'm seeing. A site's still strong for Killjoy, don't get me wrong. Usually prefer their B site. Medic taking note of mid. I'll send up a scan for site. Scan does not see Jint there. It's a little too low. Kentucky here's Edgewood grabbing the orb. Oddly enough, Kentucky's all holding through spawn. Fudge is taking some peeks through mid, making sure nothing's going on. Fussy, nothing through scan. And Edgewood will initiate the push, kissing Fuzzy with the dash. With a too hasty there. Tiger will get one through smoke, and Jill will trade that. Gently holding down sight with a stinger.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds. Trying to get Melo to regroup with him. Almost flicks towards it. Jint actually super low. Decides to opt for the shock dart. 16 seconds left between Magnetic and Melo. Magnetic will probably play time here, waiting for... Melo's gonna push it. Melo, unfortunately with the right idea, traps Magnetic in the corner, but Magnetic gets the shot off first. That round will go to Kentucky, making it 10-6. Edgewood will take a timeout. And I believe this is Edgewood's first timeout of the match. Kentucky here, still opting for the Killjoy on A site, making sure that both swarms are going to be covering the path to switch, and a little bit of main entrance. Usually turret will be able to guard seeing if anybody's going to go out to switch and anybody pushing through tree. But this time, nobody's watching too often through mid. Usually, Kentucky has been opting for the jump peek from their actual spawn. At least from recent rounds. My memory serves right. This, Edgewood takes it over to A. No lurks have really been happening from Edgewood's side. Maybe a couple this round here.
Get out of my way!
Debbie pushing up fast. Not checking Garden, letting Fussy get the kill. Edgewood trying to go for a pinch there. Or somewhat of a split, but the smoke falls short. Entirety of sights being watched. The choke point's been smoked off. This allows Kentucky just to spam the choke point.
Not ready yet. Shadows traveling.
Bunch being tagged, teleporting on top of the box. Just for an off angle. A lot of Edgewood players being tagged. Melo opting for a scan here. Scan misses both players on site. Fudge will get 2 with the off angle. Fudge will get 3 actually, with Magnetic taking Melo. Same thing as last game. Debbie's on more of the pushing role.
Here.
And as seen there, once Debbie died through tree because no garden clear and no smoking time for it, it caused them to lose their main entry. Fussy is going for some jiggle peeks through tiles, making sure nobody's pressing mid through tiles. Mello goes for a scan. Gotta be already out on sight. Noticing that somebody is back sight.
Spike down.
KJ Util will actually take Mello down. Vince will hold his own. Taking down 2. Magnetic will go to help. And Magnetic will get 3. Unfortunately, losing Jin to the process. That round will go to Kentucky. Very well played from them. Execution from Edgewood, pretty good, but it's just the issue of the 1v1s there. Edgewood going through their second timeout. I believe that will be the final one. The final timeout of this match. And I must mention, I might be mixing some names here and there. Mostly Devin with Debbie. A little bit confusing with all the shooting. Fortunately, I can't think of anything to say here. But I do think Edgewood's lacking in presence of mid. That's just allowing Kentucky to go through mid. Just for free. They do leave one player to anchor down the opposite side of where the sound's coming from. Just in case of a lurking. Yep. Of lurks, but usually it's not needed. The comeback is starting to happen, so if Edgewood wants to win, we gotta stop that. One will be used by Fudge. Nobody's gonna hold the angle though. Both Lemon and Debbie will apply some pressure. Nothing really contesting it. Debbie will get tagged. The second smoke is not dropped. Only dropping between now? Maybe? Oh. Lemon opting to run.
Not ready yet.
Using all the util Mellow can. Scan goes out again. Fudge goes for a jump peek. Gets shot at. Not even gets shot by 2 sheriffs. Blind will go out. Smoke will cover up tree. If Edgewood wants to get through, Abu needs to flash through the smokes. Otherwise, they got 2 already holding.
30 seconds left.
Fudge looks away.
Player standing.
Abu holding on. Not holding on for long though. Jin takes 3. The pinch there, super helpful. Kentucky will take that around with 4 into the next. 10-9. Kentucky only 1 round away from tying it up. Taking a quick look at the scoreboard here. Kentucky's on a streak. They're on a huge snowballing effect. Each of them have max funds, and once, well, I wouldn't say maxed. A lot of funds. With winning 6 rounds in a row. Edgewood's gonna opt for 2 alerts? They're looking for info. Fudge checking out mid, seeing nothing. Same with Abu, also seeing nothing. The timing might have been insane. Fudge going back to check, and Abu is checking. Both need sites. But other than that, the only thing that happened was a couple shots shot down on B main. Back to silence. Mello opting for a jump. Not sure if that was a bait. I think. Magnetic's alarm bot setting up ready. Alarm bot's been popped. Alarm bot calls for a flash from Fudge. But Edgewood did not push fast enough to get hit by that. Jin's lurking back towards A site. Edgewood expecting a free sight here, but Jint might actually try to get a pick. Oof, with all the players already out on site from Edgewood, Jint got shot and spammed through that wall. No point will find Tiger. Tree wall will be broken down. Alarm bot will be popped from Taylor. Daddy will be holding down sight. Getting spammed. Trying to hold it. Tiger will actually get caught on his jump. Debbie expecting a left side push, but the Nano Swarm will cover up where Fussy goes. But Limousine will also take down the round. Edgewood takes that round, pushing 2 into the next round. Unfortunately, not enough to buy too much, but we'll buy 2 light shields instead. And a quick drink of water. A lot of talking is thirsty. Edgewood going for another split with Spike going to A site. KO dart on A site. Fine, couple. Tiger using Silver Scan. Fudge throwing down a smoke. All this, Edgewood's already rotating the tiles, but I guess he's 1, gets shot at the wall, tagging 2 actually. No dart needed for a little bit of wallbang damage. There's 2 Kentucky players in a main. Debbie is not aware of this and gets picked off of it. Taylor will go for a fake plant before getting the real one down. Kentucky players surrounding from both sides this time, forcing Edgewood to play on site. Abu will try to get a pick tree. Not. Taylor getting picked off with Pussy at the top. And all players fall. Should mention Melly got 1.
Bot coming back.
Kentucky's still bringing the comeback season into play here. What was the score before half? 9-3. Now the score is 11-10. Kentucky's still holding that foothold. Still holding on. Edgewood's opting for a full push here. Not Kentucky's Silva, but instead Edgewood's Silva. Doesn't find much. The smokes fell down correctly, so Debbie was actually able to push into tree this time with no repercussions. And then will be spotted, but Magnetic will get 2 before falling to a stinger.
I have the spike.
Debbie's still holding on. Worried with 15 health. Put a little panic on him. And then gets a pick on Fussy. Still holding it. 2v2 with Edgewood leading by health. Spike's been given to Lemon, but leaving Mello all on site alone. Peaks, unfortunately, at the wrong time. Causing now to be 1v2. Both Kentucky players should, and I believe will, play together due to their low health. Lemon not seeing much happening down in CT spawn. Thinking he might be mid. Here in lane, still checking spawn just to make sure. Spike being planted for him. gets 1. Spike's not halved. He does not have enough time. Jint gets 3, but due to time, Lemon wins. Lemon gets a clutch, holds down the fort. That's 12-10. Match point.
Match point. Taking sentry.
Not much setup from Edgewood's KJ anymore. Not even with the turret holding on to full util. Both Solas have lost their scan. Kentucky Sova jump peeking. Gonna spam a little bit through the wall. Try to get some damage out. Throw down the drone. Abu will peek it. Edgewood will return with their own drone. Doing a couple 360s. Won't see anything though. Sova ult being used. Tags 1. Lemon down to 70, I believe. Edgewood will try to rotate to tiles now. Scanning 2. With a boost showing where they're moving. Kentucky kind of taking notice of seeing a moving scan and moving towards B-site.
You should run.
Debbie will actually get the pick on Fussy. KJ util being popped to try to delay Edgewood's push,
30
but
seconds left.
Taiga will actually kill Mello that was lurking mid. Edgewood's now flushed out on site, which is a little unfortunate due to Magnetic actually having their ult. If they play this correctly, they could actually hold them down and trap every single Edgewood player. And that's what's happening! Edgewood has to push, otherwise they'll all be trapped.
Last player standing.
Down to Taylor, 1v3, lockdown happening in a second. Not able to hold on, Jint will get 3. A lot of Killjoy ult value. Both teams have lost their Killjoy ultimate. 12-11. Kentucky takes the round with Edgewood still on match point. Mello here lurking again for Edgewood.
Get out of my way.
Jet's ultimate being used, as is the last round and a half. Ooh, Edgewood's on an eco by this round. If Edgewood loses this, Kentucky will push it into OT. Tiger using his smoke, or not the smoke. Drone, won't see anything though. Mello still pushing in from top mid. Fussy still holding down B main. We'll close the door anyways. Fudge will actually hold knock to Mello down in mid. And Edgewood will initiate a fight. Eddie holding down. Get out of the sight. Lemon crouching under. Abu, I think he's gonna lose his life here in 3. Lemon actually gets a kill through smoke while getting a boo back up. Still a 2v3 here. Boo falls, get the tag on Magnetic. The flash from Jint will help Magnetic while dragging attention, which will bring it to 12-12.
Overtime.
We are down to overtime once again. With both teams doing really well on defense.
Right here.
Now going for the Odin, while turret from Taylor is set up for main. No immediate presence B main, and I think Kentucky's wary of that.
Right here.
Null point from Kentucky will be used to see if anybody's lurking up close to B main. Will not find anything though. A lot of presence moving towards A site. The fact that Edgewood's leaving just an alarm bot to hold down mid from arches is actually losing them a lot of info. Debbie almost getting one. With a boo from mid. Killing both jets now from each side. Neither team has anybody to initiate, but I'm sure Kentucky will leave that role to Jint or KO. Kentucky's still trying to push in. Tiger used drone. Sees the foot of Lemon, but I'm unsure if they did.
30 seconds left.
Joe able to get 2. Almost 3.
Down A.
Boo will take that third. Going down null point. Seeing that Kentucky's Killjoy's close. And Abu will get a spam kill. Cool. Match point still for Edgewood.
Match point.
And here could be the final match. Or final round of the match. Leaving that alarm bot for mid is losing out Edgewood a lot on info from mid, but they still win that. Silverdart will hear 3. Taiga will do the usual jump peek, seeing 1, now going to tap through the wall.
Take flight.
Drone will be used.
Right
The
here.
drones will clash. Lemon will miss a lot of shots on the drone. Or, I'm not sure if it was the drone or was it the wall. So I make a lot of footsteps going from B main all the way over to mid, help out their team. Taiga is aware of a lot of people mid, even set up a scan. If this scan goes off once, that might be devastating. Oof, scan went off, but Lemon's movement still leads him away. No health loss. Down to 40 seconds here. Edgewood is taking advantage of the ample amount of time that is given to them. With a boo watching down catwalk.
30
Edgewood now
seconds
starting to
left.
lean towards A site, realizing that they have 30 seconds to make a move, with Mello being left in mid with an Odin. Lemon uses flash, a boo uses the flash as well, pushes Fudge out of that corner, giving them complete access to site. Mello will get 1 and tag another.
Spike planted. 1 enemy remaining.
Lemon all by himself. So many things happened. 2v1 situation. Lemon is tagged. 17 bullets to spare. Both are playing heaven. Scan popped off. I don't think they realized that he dropped. But Fudge will take a peek. And due to timing, Lemon will take out his knife and maybe throw it at him. You never know. Kentucky will take down that round as well and push it into another round of OT.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Let's see. Kentucky will opt to take this through mid. Or B side. Yep, mid side again. Omen flash will be used. A lot of presence going through mid though. Finally a B main push from Kentucky can push through. It's actually costing Edgewood. Debbie almost having the opportunity for 2, but does not get the headshot on Jint. Abu making a lot of footsteps back in their spawn. Fudge will meet him. Lemon will follow Taiga, leading that to a team ace. This is one of the rounds in such a long time that the attackers have actually won. Edgewood is pushed up against the fence now, and if they want to take it back, they actually need to get around and attack themselves. Edgewood going for all 5 down the A side. Talia doing the classic mid peek. Even an alarm bot mid though as well, setting up for what Taylor usually uses. Jin's holding down Catwalk still. Gets smoked off. Tries to go for a spam kill through smoke, but finds nothing. Hello, now planted in there. Fudge is almost getting himself killed by backing up too much. Bruce sees some mid pressure. Melo's still hiding in his little corner. Dev set up for an off angle through mid. Might get the kill, but this has to be some huge reaction time. And there it is. They revealed what he's found. Scan happened, so Melo's been ratted out. I think he does not. Fudge backs up all the way, and Melo is not ready for it. Abu takes the pick though. All flushing out A side due to pick. Running down 20 seconds on the clock. Plant kills for Baijen. Melo gets another. Melo's almost good for 3. Takes a lot of health off of Fuzzy.
One enemy remaining.
Magnetic left to their own devices. Down at the top. It's flashed. It's the back off. Gonna use the turret for some protection. And reload. All 3 players are set up for a pinch. Edgewood actually wins an attacker round. It's overtime again. We're going around 29. Down to the same thing. Back to defense for Edgewood. Let's see. I'm curious. I actually don't know who's gonna win this time. Usually it's the defenders, but Turret will already find somebody. Silver drone will be used by Melo.
Deploying drone.
Silver drone will see 1. This time with the Odin, not gonna spam through the wall. I think Debbie backed up just in time. I'm not sure if Magnetic saw him. I'm about to see somebody very up close. No more smokes for Edgewood. Taiga uses drone to clear rest of sight. Does not see anything. Does not clear health. So that's still an option. Scan will be used. Blue will send out both flashes, so no more flashes for Edgewood. The rest of the site's left to Kentucky. So trying to get a spam through the wall. He's lucky enough. Fussy might get picked off. Fussy gets tagged. Down to 1 health now. Boo will get the pick on Fussy. It's a 2v2. I think he's got the advantage though. Melo's super low. And Debbie still has it up. Ball's been tapped. The round will go to Kentucky. 14-15 right now.
Switching sides. Match point.
Stay taut as a bowstring. The fight demands it.
Kentucky still has the option to close this out.
Revealing area.
Going for a mid split with 2 tiles and 3 top mid.
Take flight.
Very quiet on
Right
both
here.
sides of the map. Lemon will clear out a turret down on B site. Maybe backing up to help his team. No null point for Jint there. A lot of people, a lot of Edgewood players being pushed up into top mid. Or bottom mid. Also being spammed through the wall due to the recon. Lemon actually getting B site just due to a lurk.
30 seconds left.
Going down the post point here. All 4 Edgewood players are back on site. We know what happened last time. Mello getting ready for a scan. With a scan of his own as well. If Mello gets a scan up, they might be able to shoot through the wall here. Two people pushing out lane. The entire team is waiting. The scan, the recon actually helps.
Last player standing.
Abu is left back site. 1v4. And unfortunately, Kentucky will take that. 14-16. That's wild.
Defenders win.
Obviously, as per usual, here's the scoreboard. Everybody played really well from each side. Especially some crazy holds and some crazy lurks, too. And I believe it's best out of 3. Believe we're holding for another match. And I mean, I'm a little unsure. I think it was first to 2. Nope, I believe that was the last one. Unless we got some tech issues. Yep. I believe that's all of it. GG's to both teams. Played really well on both sides. Close second match, too. Kentucky will take that one 2-0. But with how everything played, it was actually really played from both sides. That is all from me, though. And yeah. GG's to both teams. I said GG's will play twice. Anyways, that's all the match. Try not to extend it. And I believe the next team we are going to go up against will be Husson University. That will be on the 1st. So, hope to see you there.